Welcome to tarot reading for celebrities. We're going to get started right away. So we're going to find out a little bit about our celebrity couple, BENNIFER, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck. We're going to do a reading for them. So tarot cards for our celebrities, and please hit subscribe. All the information and all of the things that you need to know about Hangman Tarot are going to be at the end of the video. So we're just going to dive straight into these readings. Now, the weird thing about BENNIFER is that they're both a Leo and Scorpio. I am not even shitting you. I literally thought I made this up in my mind, but it's what it is. So Leo, sun sign, moon sign, Scorpio. Same thing for Ben and Jen. Their Venus different. Gemini. Hers is Gemini. And then his Venus is Cancer. That was so weird though. All right, he was born August 15th, 1972. He's better known as Ben Affleck. He's an American actor, film director, producer, and screenwriter. He first came to attention for his performance in Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and Dogma. All right, let's go over to her. She was born July 24th, 1969. That feels like that year was a long time ago. An American actress, dancer, producer, songwriter, singer. She became interested in pursuing a career in the entertainment industry following a minor role in the 1986 film My Little Girl, and to the dismay of her Puerto Rican parents, who believed that it was an unrealistic career route for their Hispanic daughter. She gained her high profile as a fly girl dancer, and that was on Living Color. All right. And she does have 2 kids from a prior marriage. We're going to get into it. So we're going to see how currently what their thoughts and feelings are on each other, with each other. BENNIFER 2.0, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck. We're going to find out the intentions of these two currently and just looking to see how they see each other versus how things really are for them. Let's stay up there. All right. And then any challenges, obstacles, obviously, details around it, as well as a future action, likely outcome. Okay. And don't mind my wonderful hair. I went straight into the readings today. I haven't even gotten ready for the day. All right, so finding out their thoughts and feelings on each other, intentions in a relationship, how they see each other as versus how it really actually is. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. These cards just go flying. All right. Okay. Oh, for the love of God. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. This is so weird. Okay, so I have her in the cards of Queen of Water. He has Queen of Water, or King of Water, excuse me. So water is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and they're both Scorpios. I think they're moon sign. Yeah, both their moon signs. That's wild. Anyway. All right, so the thoughts on the two of each other. So for Jennifer, she's ready. She has every single tool that she could utilize in her tool bag to be in this relationship. She's ready to get into this situation. Her thinking is that life is just amazing right now. Life is magical. Life is beautiful. She's just in a really great place. As far as emotionally, she's definitely here to develop a new relationship to this new level, to a newer level. So it's already like getting into a place of very loving. And she feels like emotionally she's caring for her own self, but she's also deeply caring for other people at the moment. But it's just trusting her gut, trusting the fact that she fucking knows better. And that's what she did when she ran right back into this relationship. She knew. And she was not holding back on the situation, not holding back on opening up a new starting or a new beginning with this person. Just like, you know, when she's speaking she's sparking and speaking a new energy, a new decision. She's using all of her resources possible to do it. So let's go over to Ben. So Ben Affleck, his thinking is he's very happy. He's in a place where he's feeling complete. He's in a place where he could definitely begin this new chapter. Financially, he's feeling very secure. As far as all the magical things in life, he is definitely finding those things right now. And that's his thinking, is that he has found all these little magical things with this magician energy, Jen Lopez, over here. Like, he literally feels as if he is dating a magician. This is what it is, people. This is what love is. You think these things about each other. Like, this makes me want to get into a relationship. I'm just saying. Just saying. Emotionally, his heart is open. His mind is definitely wrapped around those who are around him, especially the ones that he feels are trustworthy, and she would be one of them. Any advice as far as all of his heartfelt emotions he has taken from somebody. So some advice might have pushed him towards this situation a little bit further. But emotionally, he feels like things are trustworthy. He feels he's respected, she's respected. And he's definitely just feeling as if the give and back is completely balanced. The back and forth is balanced. The up and down is balanced. Let's find out some intentions here from the two of them, BENNIFER. Two of air, three of fire. Let's get one more. One more. All right, so intentions for this relationship. Okay, because there was problems last time, because it was like stalling last time, it stalled out several different times, because the instability and the unwillingness to come forward and create this partnership that would have been so fluid if it would have worked out a specific way. Because of that, there's definitely a want to make decisions and make choices constantly in this relationship. Okay, and as far as intentions here, there's an intention to make things look good here, make things feel good here, have patience this time. That's a super important one in this relationship for some reason between the two of them. They're both Leos, both Scorpio moon. Okay. So patience is very much needed here, and they're definitely into this, making long-term plans. This is a bonus. Okay, and as far as any challenging information that has come up, it is not bringing like a large amount of delays to the plans, but it brought a little bit of delay. Okay, so something, according to the card, something was going on as far as an impulsion, or even somebody who might have been a little too curious. As far as that goes, there was definitely some truth or honesty that was spoken out and it was delivered to people. This has delayed their change. This has delayed the process of moving forward. That delayed it a little bit. And that's okay. That's okay. We know what that is. We know what that is. That was that interview. I bet you money it was that interview. All right. How do they see each other? So Jennifer feels and sees Ben as he has great sadness. She feels like he needs to take more time to heal. Okay. That's 3 of air, 2 of earth. She feels like there's too much going on usually, and the need to kind of make a decision here is definitely something that she wishes he would take with more of a light heart, more of a playful approach, if you will. If he were to cooperate a little bit further when making decisions and really just trying to get into like a healing space, get into more stability and stillness, she feels as though the time to heal is a great time to forgive yourself and to forgive others. So she obviously thinks he has to forgive himself. Okay. She also sees him in kind of unfair. Sometimes she feels like he's not always right in the decisions that he makes, and his movement or his forwardness she wishes that it wouldn't be a forever thing. She hopes that it's not permanent, because she knows that she wants him to stand up for his beliefs, but she doesn't want him to fuck things up at the same time. She knows that he's like concrete in his beliefs and his values and what he thinks and his experiences are and how far that shit goes. But she definitely thinks that he could do it in a different way, which we all could. Yes, absolutely. That could have been totally dealt with in a different way. But again, it's what it was, and it's what it was. How does he feel? he feels like plans are, you know, as far as when he looks at her, things always can be revised. He feels like this was definitely a good plan of a revision, really. And this time around, he feels like this is going to be more in sync. He does. 7 of air, strength upright. He feels that she has like strength like nobody's business. And he has definitely released any harsh judgments that he has put onto her, or he feels and values the fact that she has let go of the harsh judgments and the critique on him. So that might have been, you know, that might have left a bad taste in her mouth when they parted ways. And so he sees her as really forgiving in that sense. Okay. He also sees her as like very passionate, but he also sees her as a little restless. Okay. And he knows that she's very self-assured, but there's some days where, you know, there's sudden things that are going on that, you know, make her a little insecure that day. So that does tend to happen. Okay. Okay. So there is some sort of an event that has arose, and he has watched her not think things through as much as he would have liked, or vice versa. But there was something that was going on where he was watching her get through the situation, and she was a little restless in the situation. Okay. And then who knows what that might be. Let's find out how things really are. 7 of water. We got our king of air. Okay. So as far as him, the truth of the matter is that, yeah, there's a complex decision that needs to be taken care of. There's some fucked up fuckery going on. He needs to make a decision about it, and he needs to do it now so he can find, you know, more of an ideal situation to move forward and move ahead with some plans. He is brilliant. He's super impartial, and he definitely speaks his mind with confidence. He is seeking out professional advice to move forward in that situation, maybe in that interview situation, but that's how it really is versus, you know, how she sees things. So, I mean, it's pretty close together. I mean, a lot of times I don't get that on these readings, but things are balanced emotionally and mind-wise. It's like the balance of it is really good, but there's like, he's not taking any consideration for the wholeness of it. Okay. So it can come out a little confusing, if that makes sense. And he is at a ending of a difficult situation, and he did try to embrace the change. But again, when you expect things to get better, like right off the gate, like that's not going to happen. And he's a little impatient when it comes to that. So he is recovering from an addiction. This is 10 of air. So that is in delay just a touch because that wasn't reversed. And that's just indicating that maybe, you know, he's having a low frequency moment with his addictions. Let's find out how it really is with her. Got her 7 of earth, 7 of fire, honey. So with her, stability, stillness, her ideal of being safe is very real here. Okay. She's kind of at a pause, and she's not like super worried, but she has enough worry for it to be unnecessary. Okay. And that's only, again, because she craves that stability. She craves that stillness and being safe and grounded and, you know, all of the good stuff. Okay. Lacking a little bit here is just defending her own beliefs and defending her decisions. And that might even have something to do with, you know, when they're conversating, she doesn't go at it very much, as much as he probably does. But also in this, the interview with Ben Affleck and him talking about his ex, it's almost like she really didn't say much, and she might not have even said much personally, but she definitely is going to choose her battles wisely, and it's lacking a little bit in energy because, again, it's something she wants to fight him on, probably because women are for women usually, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, why would you talk about your baby mama like that? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Are we marrying, or are you going to talk about your ex all day? I'm kidding. It's his experience. That's my vibe on it. It's his experience. Leave the guy alone. Yes, he could have done it in a different way. So the ending of this difficult situation is definitely something that is coming up. Let me get one last card here. Okay, so really things for her is that she is a little too cautious, okay? She is really stingy with money. She's very particular when it comes to that kind of stuff. And she definitely is in a giving space too. So she does a lot of giving as well. And there's like a back and forth balance here that is really, really good. The tone of this relationship is so lovely. It really is. Let's find out challenge and details and further movement forward. We have our 10 of water. Going to close things out here. Get into this new chapter. This is loving connection, loving feeling. Okay, so the conflicts with others is the burden here. It's the challenge, it's the obstacle. The challenge is the burdens and the conflicts that others have with them. The conflicts that maybe one of them has with the other people, or conflicts they have with exes, or, you know, old friends or old managers, or however that goes. But there's definitely a conflict, and it can cause damage, especially if it's not really seen and they just feel it. But there's a lot of bothersome details. There's a lot of truths that are uncomfortable in this situation, okay? And it's almost like there was, you know, a little bit of a reckless, abusive tone to it. All right, let's find out likely outcome here and future action. Okay. So because his emotional and it's almost like his emotional and material needs or desires have not been met. That's what the card is indicating. And they are not being met. And that is surrounding the situation, the whole thing with the meeting, the whole thing with the interview or whatever. And he was talking about his ex. Okay, so his desires or his needs were not met in that last relationship. And he's probably not healed from that quite yet. So it's almost like the trustworthy relationships are very important to him. And it's almost like he's recalling on them now, like recalling on any of them that he doesn't trust. That's super crazy. It's almost like he just wanted everyone, you know, he just wanted somebody to talk to, it feels like, when he was talking in that interview. So yeah, but the other card confirming that he is seeking out guidance. He's seeking out advice, professional help. So that is a super rad thing to be doing. Okay. So likely outcome here is that it's lacking a little bit in the energy. Again, there's some delays because of that situation. So they're probably not moving forward as quickly with maybe getting into a marriage, or, you know, moving into a bigger house, or, you know, having more babies, or whatever they're doing. Basically, their wishes have come true here. Okay. Their concerns are going to be fading away slowly. And love is all about their life. Life is all about their love. This is the love of their life. This is the love of their life. 9 of water. I can't even lie about this stuff. It's crazy. Final card, 10 of earth. This is the beginning, the ending. I mean, this is everything. This is a happy family life, and it's moving forward. There's financial security. I mean, everything's pretty much good ahead, except for, you know, that little blip that they had. And that was kind of a big one. That's the baby mama, and you must respect the baby mama in some form, especially like in the public, honey. In the public, honey. Yeah. They're definitely just continuing to find this magic within their life. The magic just kind of spreads throughout this relationship continuously through these cards, just reading out how in love, and what the truth is here is that these two are doing this true love thing. They're doing the love life thing. They're connected. They're moving forward, but yes, nothing's perfect. They definitely ran into some things here with that situation with the interview. So it's looking like maybe she's pulled back on the reins, and she's like, you know, offered him to get some help, you know, do this and this. I'm not going to fight you on this. This is none of my business in that way. But it will delay some things, because now we look silly for a minute because you're an asshole today. Tomorrow, don't be an asshole. We can, you know, continue moving forward. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep being patient and keep talking to each other, and really just making decisions and not stalling on shit. Patience. That's where this is headed. Moving forward, BENNIFER 2.0 is definitely 2.0. All right, please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. Click the bell. Don't miss my notifications here. Also, if you have a request for a celebrity, please send them in. Send it into a comment. You can check out the description box. Send it into those social media platforms that are written down there, or share, like, and follow when you go onto your social media. And if you would, please check out the video that does pop up here, right about now. Check that out and go look at Hangman Tarot. Check out all of the videos and the readings that I have to offer. And other than that, I hope that you all have a really beautiful rest of your December and Happy New Year.